There's a quiet revolution happening right now, inside our shopping carts. It's totally redesigning how we buy and sell things, and it all comes down to one surprisingly simple idea: print on demand. So let's break down how this whole thing works.
Think about it. It's a question that feels so incredibly current, right? You see it all the time. Your favorite YouTuber, a streamer you follow, or some digital artist suddenly has their own line of merch. So how do they do it? Without a factory or some huge pile of cash? Well, the answer is what this whole explainer is about.
All right, to really get a grip on this massive shift, we've got to start with the core concept itself. So, what in the world is print on demand? At its heart, the idea is incredibly simple. Instead of making thousands of t-shirts and just hoping they sell, a POD product is only created after someone clicks buy. That one simple change, it flips the entire traditional retail model completely on its head.
And when you put them side by side, the difference is just staggering. Think about the old way of doing things. You needed a huge upfront investment for bulk orders, you had to deal with complicated and costly inventory, and you always had that massive risk of being stuck with a garage full of stuff nobody wanted. With print on demand, all of that just vanishes. It's like the biggest hurdles to starting a business just disappeared.
And the impact of that is just profound. This isn't just some new business model, it's literally the democratization of commerce. For the very first time, an individual creator can have the same access to production lines and a global market as some massive corporation. It's a total game changer.
An idea this powerful was never going to just stay in one place, right? Once it caught on in one industry, it really did start to spread like wildfire.
So, fashion was the first industry to get completely turned upside down. All of a sudden, anyone with a cool design idea could launch their own clothing line. No manufacturing deals or big investors needed. You could literally dream up a collection in the morning and be selling it to people all over the world by the afternoon. Incredible.
But an idea this revolutionary? Yeah, it was never going to be contained to just one industry. This was only the very beginning.
The technology turned out to be a perfect match for this whole new generation of brand builders. Content creators. For influencers, gamers, and artists, merchandise was never just about selling a product. No, it was a way to build a community. It was like a physical token for a digital connection.
Okay, so if that's the present, where is all of this headed? Well, some of the pioneers in this industry are already looking at the next frontier, and honestly, it's pretty surprising. This is a quote from Oren Kozlovsky. He's with the Israeli commerce platform MyMerch, a company that's really at the forefront of this whole movement. And yeah, you heard that right. The next wave of print on demand isn't just about things you wear, but things you can actually eat.
Just picture it for a second. Your favorite creator could have their own aisle at the supermarket. You could be ordering coffee capsules branded by a morning vlogger, or a custom energy bar from a fitness influencer. We're talking about dry, durable goods that can be produced on demand, basically turning creators into their own food brands.
You can actually see a really clear evolutionary path here. The disruption started with something simple like fashion, then it expanded into lifestyle and home goods. Now it's moving into the regulated world of food. The next logical step? Even more complex markets, like cosmetics and even over-the-counter pharmaceuticals. Now look, moving into food and cosmetics is obviously a huge leap. It's going to require navigating some really complex regulations and super strict quality control. But the potential economic payoff is absolutely massive, and it promises an even deeper level of personalization in our everyday lives. So, what does this all add up to? When you zoom out and look at the whole picture, you start to see it's way more than a change in technology. It's a fundamental change in our economic reality.
And this is really where it's all leading. That traditional, clear line that separated the person who makes a product from the person who buys it, well, it's rapidly disappearing. In this new reality, we are all potential creators.
So what does this new reality mean for you? Well, it means that individuals can truly, directly compete with large corporations. It means our entire consumer culture is being redesigned around personalization. And maybe most importantly, it means the power to create and sell is now truly in everyone's hands.
So, that leaves us with just one question to think about. In a world where anyone can be a creator, what will your brand be?